1. Hey, what's up everybody? I am redoing the Ashe video because I went ahead and looked at the video and realized that even though I had a beautiful pentakill on there that I wanted to watch a bunch of times, I couldn't because the video was super laggy. And I realized that although I was streaming fine and everything looked fine on my screen, the actual capture rate was kind of screwed up for the video. So I went ahead and I fixed all of that. So hopefully this video turns out a lot better. And I'm going to redo the Ashe video. If you've seen the first one, this will kind of be, I guess, like a recap or a redo. And we'll replace the Ashe video shortly on the website. I'll probably be doing a redo for the Blitzcrank video as long as I find the time. But for now, here we go. And as with the last Ashe video, I'm joined by my lovely guest, Leah. Say hi.
Yola.
Alrighty, so she's going to be playing support for me this game when I play Ashe, and we're going to go ahead and get started here.
I'm a support.
I'm a support! Alrighty, so we're just getting in the game. So, Leah, how long have you been playing League?
2 years.
2 years? Are you excited? You excited to be famous on my blog that, like, 0 people look at right now?
I'm already famous on my own YouTube channel. I'm just kidding. I only have 14 subscribers.
That's 14 more than I have, though. So that's pretty
You're
impressive.
one of those subscribers.
Oh, I didn't even know that, but that's alright.
You left your YouTube up. I'm like, I'm going to subscribe to myself.
Nice. I need that new Malphite skin. I'm probably going to spend money on the game soon. Alrighty, so this week, like I said, we're going to be talking about Ashe, though. What do you think of Ashe, Leah? Do you like her? Do you think she's a powerful champion?
I haven't played her since they redid her. So I don't know what to tell.
Yep. Alrighty, so as a heads up, they did redo Ashe. She is new. So, what we're going to end up doing is going bot lane, and I'm playing Ashe. And quick to give you an overview of what Ashe can do, I have a couple skins here actually. They change what the character looks like. I could be Classic, Woad, Queen, Amethyst, and on my other account, I even have Heartseeker. But I don't have her on this account, and yes, I actually have multiple accounts of this game because I love it that much. I think we'll go with a Classic. Now quick, give you a rundown of what the skills are for written, and then I'll go ahead and explain them kind of in my own words. So the first one is Ashe's Q, which Ashe builds up focus by attacking. When activated, Ranger's focus consumes all stacks of focus to grant attack speed and add extra slow to Frost Shot slow for a duration. If enough focus was consumed, her basic attack is transformed into a powerful flurry of attacks for the duration. So essentially, when Ashe goes ahead and auto-attacks, she gains stacks of her Q. And when she activates her Q, for each stack she gets bonus attack speed and slow on the enemy target. And if she gets 5 of them, she gets like a huge buff. And her damage goes up significantly. And instead of shooting like 1 arrow, she shoots 5. Her W is a volley of arrows that shoot like... I'll get that spell first, then you guys can look at that one and it'll explain. Her E is one of her more unique spells other than her ultimate. Her E, she sends a hawk into the battlefield to go ahead and scout for her, which can pretty much go almost globally as far as distance. It's an extremely long range and allows her to really keep tabs or attempt to keep tabs on where the enemy jungler is if she's using it well. I don't tend to use it too much. That's just me being a little inexperienced with her, as well as she can use it to scout out areas and figure out if the enemy team's trying to set up like a trap or something like that. So she can become really useful with that skill come the late game where you're roaming around and trying to set up for a team fight. Oh, almost yawned like in all my videos. And then her ultimate is she shoots a big arrow out, a giant ice arrow that can travel indefinitely across the map. So just You click and point, and it keeps going until it hits a champion, or it just goes off the map. And it does a pretty decent amount of magic damage, but then the farther it goes, the longer it stuns, up to, I think it's 3 seconds, but I have to double check. It might be 2.5. That is something Ashe is also unique about, is not a lot of champions have a hard stun. I think she's the only one with a hard stun ultimate in the game as far as ADCs go, if
We're
I'm
gonna stun for days.
remembering correctly. So if you look at our lineup, we have Ashe, Yasuo, Morgana, Soraka top, which shouldn't be a thing, but it is, and someone else that's not connected yet. Leah.
It's Echo in the jungle.
Echo in the jungle? Excellent. Alright, I guess we'll have a decent front line, and we have a lot of support for the back line, so hopefully that'll go okay. The enemy has... There's the yawn. There's my one yawn for the video.
You're running.
The enemy has Shen, Jinx, Katarina, Darius, and Rengar, and there's Echo. He popped up.
He popped up.
Alrighty, so... with this lineup...
Looks like we may be going against Shen and Jinx, but
Yes, it does.
I'm not sure about that one.
Alright, so... as Ashe, I personally start with a Doran's Blade, a health potion, and a warding totem. No matter what, all the time. That is always my start. I'm going to quick show you, this is me, this is Ashe, with my current skin on. She looks a little different, kind of cool, kind of woodsy. This is her W. As you can see, you aim a bunch of lines, and then you click, and she shoots all those arrows. It's not too mana heavy, only costing 50 mana, as well as it does a decent amount of damage. So that's going to be your first skill I would max up as Ashe, is her W. I think it's her best poking mechanic as well as a high damage mechanic for her. And that's going to go ahead and allow her to really kind of harass the enemies or engage well and chase and all that. Her passive is whenever she hits a target, she slows them automatically. As well as once she's hit someone once, she focuses in on them, and every attack after that will be a critical as long as they're successive, which means it does bonus damage. Normally, critical hits will do double damage, but Ashe's criticals currently start at 110% damage, and then the more crit chance you build, which normally is how you hit criticals,
Oh my.
they actually increase her crit damage instead by a variable amount that I actually don't know off the top of my head. After I buy an item, I'll do the map and explain it to you guys. But I would pick Ashe personally when you're up against somebody that you need to lock down. I like Ashe versus Vayne, as well as I like to play Ashe versus... Wow, their Shen has really put themselves out of position here. That's fine. We need to help Echo.
He needs all the help he can get, that's for sure. I almost killed him. Did you give him some assistance?
Yeah, I gave him a ton. He's gonna be okay. So, right now I'm headed back to lane. And I know that Shen is gone, so I'm gonna land some harassment on Jinx.
Let her come back forward. I could have stunned her for you.
I know. Now I'm waiting for it.
Do not confuse mercy for weakness.
So, sorry, I was zoning. It's very important as an ADC to make sure you're always focusing on getting the last hits, which means hitting the minion right before it dies like that so that you get gold. That goes ahead and really helps out not only yourself, but your allies as well.
Shoot, I missed that one. I was sure I had it.
Peace requires a steady hand.
I'm not gonna burn through mana this time, I promise.
As you can see, with the volley and auto attacks kind of comboing them together, because I believe once I volley the target, it also makes it so that my next hit will crit as well. So by going volley, which is the W skill, into her auto attacks, you can kind of increase your poke damage. This is going to go ahead and give you a little bit more to work with in the laning phase. You can see Jinx is really struggling to fight here. Shen's trying to protect her, but Shen isn't normally a support
He's just a support
that you
in
see a
general.
lot. He does really good top lane, and I think that Shen probably wanted to go top, but his team wouldn't let him, and as a result, he came bottom as support and was bullied into it. And so he's probably fighting with his team as we speak about having to be down here. And that in the long run is going to hurt them. Jinx has already just gone back to base, so that gives us another advantage where I haven't really used too much to stay in lane here, and I'm getting to farm a lot. And I'm going to try and look at the camera a little more because I know looking at the side of my face isn't the most thrilling thing all of the time.
It is for me.
Well, I'm very glad the side of my face is enjoyable.
Always been high ground.
You're welcome.
But,
Queen Bee's back.
yep. Alrighty, so, as you can see, I haven't really built up, but I am taking her Q second, and I'll be maxing her Q probably as the second skill I max after I finish maxing the other abilities.
Yeah. Well, might as well. I'm not doing so hot in mana, so try to be careful.
That's alright. Try and save your mana for a bind here. As long as you can hit one bind, we'll be able to win the next fight. Like, we could kill someone if you can bind them. Either one.
Unite the Freljord.
Damn it, I bound a minion. Hey, stop.
Oh, you have heal. I didn't know that.
I got your back.
Alrighty, so they hurt a good bit there. I'm actually gonna back. I have a good chunk of money. What?
You bitch.
Oh my goodness, I should have been okay. And that's gonna be a
You
terrible
shouldn't
start
have
for me.
backed right there, babe.
No, I shouldn't have. That was a bad move by me. I didn't think that she'd hit me with that before I got away, honestly. That was just a poor call by me, but I think we'll be okay. So, right now I've got my Hawk. I've got my volley at level 2. I've got my Q at level 1. Always maxing that volley. There you go. Careful, hun.
I led right through it. No worries.
Alrighty, we have a jungler coming down, but that's not really going to help him much. Oh man, but he is going to burn the flash there, but he might die now. Yep.
I'm not gonna give them another one. I'll be right back.
Okay, Rengar is doing a crazy amount of damage.
Back. I don't want to take any chances.
Yeah, I'm probably going to just back again, even though I just backed to base. I'll back again, grab boots, come back, and hopefully be able to fight a little bit better. Grabbed my level 1 boots a little early.
From afar.
So, right now I'm at 37 CS to her 20, so even with both of those kills, we're pretty close to having the same amount of gold. She might come back with boots and a BF sword, I bet you, but
I'll keep an eye.
I will probably be a little down in damage
She's got
in the
boots
lane.
of speed right now.
Yep, and it's probably going to be a BF sword, but she might have been a little short for it.
Let fly.
Oh, she hasn't bought anything else as far as I've seen. She has a ward, she has the pickaxe and mana potions and health potions.
Pickaxe, alrighty. So she's level 6. We have to play defense now, because now they have a bit of an advantage in the laning phase until we catch up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to poke her with that volley until I'm in a position where we can fight her. And then when I think we're in a position to really fight, we will. Oh! There we go. I guess we'll just kill him right there. And I'm going to hit Shen. I might go all in here.
Rengar.
Kill Rengar.
I'll try my best.
And Echo's going to get that other kill there. Most likely. More than likely. Unless he really screws it up.
Katarina's here.
Okay, then we're going to back. And Rengar's probably going to get away, actually. That's disappointing.
Katarina's there. No, 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 no.
Yasuo might be able to pick up the double now.
I disagree with you.
Well, 4 people showed up, so he
shouldn't
was
have been that far
dead.
in the jungle.
Well, if it had just been the 2, he would have been okay, but he overextended a little bit there by going too deep
That's what I meant.
with the other people gone. Sorry, swapping up my position. I'll quick minimize and make sure my face is still gorgeously in the center, and it is. Alrighty, so
Don't get too big of a head there, mister.
I'm hoping that you guys get to still see the video. You should be able to. I've got it set up to do the same as the stream. Minimized there, and I didn't really see a picture. Oh, she nicked me with
sure
that.
You want to do that?
Too bad we can't go in. Just back. So what we're going to do again is I'm just going to poke, just like last time, until she's in a position where we can kill her. And then we're going to fight her. Man, this Shen is going full-on aggressive. And that's going to be 1 kill.
Damn.
I'm going to go all in for this, and we'll be able to pick up the next kill.
Maybe if I was there.
And we'll get the other kill. You can see that I used my flash offensively there to clear the gap. And even though Shen was able to flash away, I was able to flash towards him, and that gave us the kill. And so we were able to fight both of them there. And we were behind in lane now, but you can see because of Ashe's ability to poke kind of through the minions and fight a little bit, we were able to take back control of the lane.
Alright. I built my Tailsman, so that'll help us for escape.
I'm going to actually grab this because we are behind in gold. What Avarice Blade does, which is an item I recommend you pick up if you're behind, and if you're winning, I'd go right to the BF sword right away. But Avarice Blade, every time you get a kill, you get 2 extra gold, and on top of that, it's giving me 3 more gold per 10 seconds. So I'm going to buy that, and now I am going to go straight to the BF sword after this, and build into Infinity Edge, followed up by Static Shiv. Infinity Edge is by far one of the best first items for pretty much any ADC in the game, but for Ashe it's absolutely necessary, because with her hitting so many critical strikes, being able to make all of those incredibly high damage really increases what she's capable of doing by buffing up the crit damage she does by 50%. Or by a flat 50%. That's a huge bonus. So I'm back. So we're just going to continue to poke and grab the last hits, trying to stay ahead. And oh man, we're gonna hit an excellent bind there. She's gonna have to flash away. I'm actually just gonna hit my ultimate and use it to finish off, and then we're going to back away. And what we've basically now done is we've taken huge control of this lane. There isn't much they can do because we have gone ahead and weakened them a lot.
My Morgana game is strong.
Yep. She's doing a great job of hitting those bindings.
Mid lane's missing. Nope.
Mid lane is there. What we're going to now do is push through the bottom lane. As Ashe, I like to farm a lot and focus on farming. You can see I'm at 70 to her 40, which is a 30 farm difference now on us. And that is an extremely large amount of gold, because if you think about it, each minion's about 20 gold. So 20 gold, going ahead and taking that into consideration. 20 gold
be a little
times
bit careful.
30, it's like 600, right? Yeah, 600 more gold. You can see we just got another kill there because Shen was probably typing to his team rather than fighting.
Yeah, he did. True.
Yep, Shen was typing to the team.
Right.
That gives us the advantage, and now I have the gold to go back and get that BF sword, which is going to be a huge power spike and really hard for the enemy team to kind of combat. So, what I'm going to do is quick go ahead and purchase that.
Good luck, Katarina.
My arrow.
Alrighty,
I needed to make sure you got away.
so with AD champions, you're going to want to build attack damage, and your focus and your primary damage output with Ashe comes from her auto attacks, but her spells are nothing to be scoffed at, especially her new Q, and being able to activate that, she can do a ton of damage with that ability. So watching your stacks and seeing when you hit 5 and then activating it can really go ahead and make you do a crazy amount of damage for your team. And so I'm actually going to ping Dragon at this point,
I'm on my way.
because I think me and my team can take Dragon very easily. And once we take Dragon, that'll give us a permanent damage bonus, which is going to be very useful for me and my team. I want us to be able to utilize that. You can see that they're incoming. We're going to go ahead and scout. Yep, there they all are. They're going hard for us. And you could see I monitored when I hit 5 stacks. I'm swapping to Jinx, and we're going to take the 3 kills there.
Plus Dragon. Come on.
Plus, we'll be able to finish Dragon right here.
Come on.
And we're going to get that, and now we can finish off
have the first
Dragon.
death.
I got the triple kill.
minutes.
I'm going to mark that this was at the 16-minute point in our game, and go ahead and add into the post that maybe this will be a point you guys want to skip to if you want to see a cool big battle. So 16 minutes.
I had my first death.
You can see that ADCs really have to monitor their positioning because you are the squishiest on the team. So you could see how the enemy's Rengar, which is their jungler, who is an assassin, jumped on me right away and tried to kill me. And I used Hit and Run, which is one of Ashe's primary things she can do. Because she slows attack speed, melee champions normally have to chase after her to go ahead and kill her. So by hitting, running, you go ahead and you try to maintain a gap for as long as possible before you actually start fighting. And then once they actually get on top of you, you fully commit to the fight and
Katarina's bot.
what you've got to get done.
Along with
And
Jinx.
with that, and Ashe's hard stun from her ultimate, by going in and hitting that, I was able to slow Rengar's damage output down just enough to survive, and then because I lived, I could join the rest of my team in the fight, and ended up picking up 2 more kills and an assist for my team in that
It's
combat.
gonna be hard if Katarina keeps up bottom because she's at 11 and I'm at 9. You are at 10.
We'll
gonna
be
have to
okay
really
as
play
long as...
smart.
Oh man, and Katarina dodged my
okay,
ultimate.
huh?
I'm going down. Oh man, and Jinx lined her ultimate up really, really well. And that's going to end up being the death.
Shen ended up switching with Katarina because she's so far ahead.
Yep. Katarina
be a
isn't a problem as long as we make sure we don't let her jump on us until we're ready to fully fight on her. So you got to make sure you don't let her throw the dagger and then blink on you, and keep your distance. So bind, and then you throw the water underneath and you just walk away. Because if
I love how you call it water. It's
Yeah.
tormented soil, thank you.
black water, that's what it is.
It's tormented soil, actually.
It's black water.
It
But
says
so we're actually really close this game. Although I'm doing really good and Leah's doing really good, our team isn't. So the game is really even, and their Katarina is probably the most fed on the enemy team right now. It's going to be really hard for me to try and make the plays that we need to with it being kind of in this position. And Raka's gonna get dove. Alright, well at least Echo might be able to survive, but this is gonna be really close. Oh man, Echo went down.
I'm on my way.
Oh, that's going to be a kill. And then Shen's going to go down. And you can see I activated my one ability before I had 5 stacks. And that was because I wanted to see if I could get one more auto attack in.
Stop. So weird. Darius likes us.
So right now we have pretty good damage output.
I'm gonna head bot lane.
Our team should be looking to try and kind of group up and use our advantage to prevent them from being able to just pick us off. I should get back here as soon as I can, actually. I'm going to quick run and grab the golems. Don't be afraid to try and grab a little of the extra gold as long as you're not hurting your jungler, and your jungler's kind of on the other side of the map.
I had a jungler a couple of games ago that would not let Ari have a blue buff to save her life.
Yep.
We waited
I'll
for him
go
to
over
die and
buff
then we
giving
stole his
and
blue buff.
stuff like that when I do a jungle review. So now you can see I have the first 2 real big items that I would get, or 3 real big items I get on Ashe. The first is Infinity Edge, the second is Static Shiv, and then you grab your boots normally before or right after you finish Infinity Edge. And that gives you some of that mobility that you need. Sometimes on Ashe, when I really need to be able to kite, and they have no real like gap clears or people that can blink, I'll actually grab different boots called Alacrity boots. And what those go ahead and do is really increase your movement speed, even when you're in combat. And then you use that to make sure you maintain a big distance between you and your opponents, and really focus on using that hit and run mechanic that Ashe is super good at. Darius is behind me. You can see that I know that because of my ward. And so what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to start volleying at him.
Frick.
I can basically indefinitely damage him. Keep myself safe. And I did it. Danced around him. He almost trapped me, but I was able to get away. Now the enemy team's at Dragon, so I've got to make my way down there.
You weren't here to save my life.
And Yasuo is going to kill Katarina, which is going to be the big threat for me off the map now. And what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to shoot this now, and I'm going to hit her, and
get
Darius is going to try to get me. Oh man, I'm dead.
I told you not to get dunked.
I know. I got dunked by Darius because both Darius and the other guy chased into me. I wasn't really able to run away. They're going to be able to just kind of use Darius to dunk. Darius is one of the strongest champs in the game right now, because how his ultimate works is every time he goes ahead and if he kills with his ultimate the first time he uses it, he can basically start spamming it to kill over and over. So he can use his ultimate almost 5 times in a fight, which is absolutely absurd, and he can really drop that damage output. So we probably lost that dragon down bottom, and what I need to do now is kind of get
Kevin. You knew it was inevitable.
Some more CS, because you can see I've got an entire item on Jinx. But because her team's helping to make up for it, Jinx is going to be able to survive in the background and still put out a lot of damage. So I need to try and get as much damage as I possibly can and stay alive here for as long as possible.
I don't think this is going to be another Penta game.
It might be. I don't think I'll get a Penna, but that triple was really nice, and I'm going to have to try and do something kind of spectacular here, otherwise we're probably not going to win this game. The enemy team has that Darius, they have the late game. We have to make sure we play this really smart, otherwise we're going to be in bad shape. And I guess he's just gonna steal red buff from me, but that's alright.
We are one people.
I think Katarina's headed to us, so I think maybe you guys should come mid. And Darius.
Yeah, you guys probably should have backed when we were top.
Well, you guys should have been grouping. It's that time.
We can't group anymore and straight up 5v5 them because we'll actually lose the fight at this point. They're much stronger than we are.
Well, I mean, if we didn't have an AD Soraka.
Sometimes you gotta work with what you get. So what we need to do is we need to just kind of tower hug, stay alive, and focus on farming to get up on gold here.
Not one of my better games.
I'm gonna stay alive there just long enough to drop some damage out. And with me in the background, I'm gonna be able to drop the damage I need to finish him. Finish him, finish him. Alrighty. And we're gonna be able to clean that fight up, but I am really low now, so I'm gonna back up again. Always make sure you try and position yourself as far back away from the enemy team as possible. So that way the enemies can't just sit on top of you, because as soon as the enemies are on top of you as an ADC, you're really in a tough spot and you're probably going to die. Keeping your distance is absolutely key with Ashe and any ADC in this game. Ashe in particular really needs to keep her distance. And so people like Rengar and Katarina and Shen are really high threats for Ashe. Especially Katarina and Rengar can both just instantly on top of Ashe and shut her down. So Ashe needs to make sure she really plays in the background here smart. Otherwise she's gonna put herself in a bad situation that she's not gonna be able to get out of. Katarina has really high movement boosts on her right now. And we're gonna actually survive that. Katarina came in and ultied and expected to get a kill and then blink away. She wasn't able to do that. Oh, and we're gonna chain stun Darius and be able to take him out too. So we were able to turn Katarina's death into 2 kills there by chaining our stuns and making sure Darius literally couldn't do anything, just like he said. Alright, so he's gonna try and get on top of me. He's gonna go down though. And he's gonna do a little rolly thing and take her out. And then there's Shen, and we turned that around pretty decently. So, the next thing, or the third big item you get on Ashe is Last Whisper, in my opinion. Because that gives you the armor pen you need by this stage of the game, because you're going to start seeing that champions have begun to build armor items that go ahead and make it so that your damage is greatly reduced as an ADC. Getting Last Whisper ensures that you're staying relevant as an ADC and your damage isn't going to fall off as hard. It's absolutely crucial to have as an ADC, period. And I would recommend trying to get it by sometimes even your second item if you have somebody really rushing that armor and skipping the static shiv, but it really depends. After this, I'm going to get a Bloodthirster, which is a defensive lifesteal item because it can allow Ashe to get a shield for auto-attacking. You can see Darius just warded that bush. I'm probably going to ward there. I'm going to check our jungle out with our Hawk. Don't see me use it very often because, like I said, I'm pretty bad at using that skill. So right now what I'm focusing on is trying to make sure that I have enough gold to really fight these fights. And
be careful.
We're in a pretty bad situation. They're going for us 110%.
Okay, Echo's here. Makes me feel a
Oh
little
man, and
better.
I missed my ultimate. That's gonna hurt us a lot. We need to wait for my ultimate to come back up now.
We're on the right path.
Oh man.
And she's gonna sacrifice herself for me.
Who said you were allowed to die?
Katarina did. So this has been a tough one. This has been a tough game. Our team's starting to kind of come back here. What we really need to get is some
Oh
more
hell,
items
Darius
rolling.
dunked her.
Oh,
I'm not about to
boy.
be a part of that life.
You can see I just upgraded my trinket. A lot of people upgrade it sooner than I do. I tend to upgrade my trinkets pretty late in the game compared to most people. Not because I think it's the right thing to do. It's an admitted fault. I tend to forget what about upgrading the trinket till it's pretty late in the game. And plus, there's so many other items that I'm focusing on buying that I don't normally upgrade it. This is actually early for me for upgrading my trinket.
I never knew it could be upgraded until you just mentioned it.
Yep.
I'm off.
Alright, so the enemy team now has 2 dragons on us, which is going to hurt. But the upgraded trinket's going to allow me to have 2 wards, and I've now got 2 hawks. The 2 hawks I had before, but those 2 wards are going to help us have a little more map control so that the enemy is not taking us by surprise as much. What I'm going to do is make my way to this red buff.
Ooh. You do that, Jinx. Whatever floats your boat.
The red buff is glitched out and healing like a madman. I don't know what that was about. Just wouldn't reset. So that was weird. So what we need to now do is try and get into a safe position to get a kill and probably just back away. We don't need to kill all of them. We just need to maybe get one of them. There's her ultimate, and we're going to just drop her right away by using my ultimate to cancel hers out. She barely got any damage out, and we're going to get 2 of them for that. That was a huge mistake on their part. You can see Darius right here. He's going to try and load that up, but he can't. I'm going to start life stealing. Soraka's going to heal, and
Whoa.
we're going to be able to start trying to make a play here.
Bring them out a little. I just need to bring them out a teeny bit.
And we're going to get another kill. That was
And a tower.
really good example of kiting right there. I hope you guys are going to be able to see it. And he's
Oh
going to
God,
go
I feel
down
big.
probably because he overextended. He overextended
to
a
back
lot.
up.
Yep, we need to get way back.
Go. Go.
We're going to be able to both get away safely.
Kevin, no.
Katarina
Son of a
flashed
ding
for
dong
that.
blinked right before my stun could hear her.
Yep. It was a really good play by Katarina. Our
I hate
Yasuo had
Katarina.
been split pushing bottom. We needed him to be grouped with us.
Who was split pushing? Yes, huh?
Now Yasuo has the damage to kind of split push as long as Katarina's not the one that fights him, but their Katarina is extremely, extremely fed. She has 11 kills, which, I mean, I have 10 and 13 assists, so I have even more kills than her, and more overall gold, but, I mean, I'm really, really fed too.
You're
So,
also really squishy.
yep,
She's not as squishy.
she isn't as squishy as I am. We need to make sure we play these fights really smart. We gotta kill Katarina first. As an Ashe, I like to make sure that I'm focusing the primary targets that need to go down first. That being Katarina, followed by Jinx, if I can. If I have to be hitting a tank, I'll be hitting the one that's chasing me most likely so that I can try to get away and survive. Oh man. I almost just died.
Assistance. Oh hell, I'm done. I'm out.
You did not walk into assistance. Oh my goodness, and she might be able to get away. There we are.
Joke's on you, I have a talesman.
I'm gonna be able to just kind of poke here.
Oh, I have buffs. Wonderful.
So that's what I'm focusing on, is keeping poke up. I'm gonna focus Rengar here. He's the squishiest person in attack range of me.
I'm dead.
Oh man, and Katarina was able to blink right over my stun, and that's gonna screw me up.
You have to be so careful about Katarina.
Yep, Katarina's really coming in hard on our team. We really got to start making sure we get her down, but she blinks around a lot. It makes her really hard to hit, and she was able to get behind me and our team and just start ulting. And her ultimate does an absurd amount of damage, but as soon as she's stunned, like with my ultimate, she goes ahead and absolutely can.
Okay, I'm gonna defend our next.
I just lost my train of thought. Essentially, if I can stun Katarina, her ultimate ends. She doesn't get to hurt people anymore, and she basically dies immediately. The thing is, hitting it, since I have to aim it, can be extremely, extremely difficult to pull off.
Katarina.
But we're going to get the kill there. That's going to be good for us. And I'm going to ping to my team that we should go to Baron. This is a really risky call. And if our whole team listens, we might be able to go ahead and do it.
I can ward it in 7 seconds. Just give me a moment.
Pink or yellow?
Pink.
Put the pink ward right... Oh, I was going to say right there, but that's alright.
There's a ward there.
I'm going to clear out this ward. So wards give vision, and vision wins games. Oh my goodness, the enemy team is teleporting in behind us. It's Darius. I was able to slow him down, and we're going to go for the kill right here. And Darius is going to die. Like, that was a really good teleport attempt by him, but I was not having any of it. So what we need to do is we need to back. This is a dangerous position to be. We don't want to be here. Even though we got the kill, we're still not totally safe unless we're together. Yasuo's going to block that. We should try and bait the Baron. So I'm pinging my team to come here, because we can bait that Baron. And what that'll do. And instead, our team's going to force the fight. And as a result of that, we're probably all going to go down here. But we're going to try anyway.
We need to get Katarina.
Actually, that turned out really good. Echo must have had a really good ultimate, because he went in there really deep. Oh, and my heal was able to save us, so we're still alive here. You can see that he is trying to go in on us really hard, but I have the lifesteal to survive, and they're both going to go down. We're going to get the ace.
We need the minions.
And now we should go for Baron.
4 seconds on Jinx, otherwise everyone else is in their 40s other than Rengar, who has 10.
Alrighty, those were good death timers from my support to let us know when the enemy team is going to come back up. Sorry I haven't been looking at you. This has actually been a really intense game.
I like it.
So we're going to back now. This is too dangerous. We don't have everyone, and we can easily quick push into Baron. Especially with that move speed buff, we can drop the wards. We can have total coverage.
I will stay on the back end again.
This is going to go ahead and give us what we need to survive. The enemy team is nowhere near. I've got the hawk shot out. We now see everything, and that's it. We get Baron.
We need to get out now.
Soraka's being chased. Yep, everyone just needs to get out.
It's going to be big.
And now, normally what I would recommend finishing with is going to be a Guardian's Angel as Ashe. Mainly because what it gives is a ton of defensive stats to help you stay alive and a second life. It's going to revive you after you die. Not with full life, but it'll revive you. And being revived after dying, period, is a huge gift that can completely win a game for you. Like, absolutely change the entire course of how the game would have turned out. I don't know how many games I've won because of having a Guardian's Angel. It's probably one of my most highly recommended items in the game, but it's not really one you go for until very late in the game. And having that damage as an ADC, I value more highly than having that extra life up until kind of the team fight phase. I don't think it's totally necessary. Which is why I grab my GA last. And I now have the gold for GA, and with the accelerated back, I'm going to back right now, grab it, and I'm going to head mid because our team needs me. And we're split again, which is a huge mistake, but there's going to be damage, and Rengar is going to have to back, which is all we needed. Our team's fighting almost, it looks like. No, they're okay, though.
Have that happen right
I could ulti straight up middle to try and force a fight, but there it is. I'm going to hit her. That's who I was waiting for with this.
now. Careful. Oh my goodness, team. We're not all there.
Darn
I
it.
thought we weren't supposed to do it without all there.
They're going to try and go all in on me right here, and it's going to work. They're going to get me. But my Guardian Angel is going to save me. Ugh. And I'm not going to be able to clean it up, but Yasuo will. Never mind, he's going down too. As long as she survives, we'll be okay. She just needs to exhaust, throw the bind, back away. She's already gotten the kill. And that's going to be a dead Rengar. And she was able to easily bait him into the base. My GA is down now, though. That's really disappointing. I thought we were going to be able to blow up Katarina there, but she was able to use her blink to get away. And as a result, they did a really good job. We were able to keep the turret alive. We just need to group middle. This will be a great game regardless of win or loss because I was able to get full build this game and kind of show full mechanics for Ashe. Had a lot to talk about, so in the end I'm really glad that I remade this video, and I really hope that you guys enjoy this one. It's been a lot longer of one than I normally make, being, you know, 42 minutes and counting. But so Leah, how have you thought about this game? I figure I'll give a little spiel from you.
I really hate Katarina.
What's one of your favorite things about League?
It's a fabulous question,
Oh,
but we should
we're
probably
in-
escape first.
Yeah, we need to escape. Alrighty, we're in
Here we go.
bad shape here. Alrighty, and we got the double. We might be able to survive with... Yeah! There it is. Soraka ADC triple kill. Soraka's going to be able to push mid, end the game. And instead, we're not going to end the game. I think she's going to go for Dragon. I'm full build, so there isn't really much I could do right now. What I might do is sell my boots, actually, though, and trade those in for a...
Butt boots.
Butt boots. A Phantom Dancer at this point. Because it's going to help make up for the movement speed loss with the movement speed it gives. I'll still move pretty darn quick, but I'm getting jumped on really fast here where mobility isn't the problem anymore. There's not too much kiting I can do that I'm not doing already. The extra attack speed and damage output that I would get from it could actually help make the difference between winning and losing some fights, so that'll sell for 1,000. So if I can pick up 800 more gold, we'll be in good shape here. But since I don't have that gold now, I am full build. What I'm going to do is instead get Elixir of Wrath, which is going to give me bonus attack damage and bonus life steal. Elixirs are things that you can buy for quick, short bonuses and damage. And they last, I think it's 3 minutes. 3 minutes on that. You can only have one active at a time. I recommend getting the Elixir of Wrath. Whenever you get a kill or an assist, it extends the time that Elixir of Wrath is open, and it gives a lot of life steal and a lot of damage for you. And as an ADC, those are the stats that you really need from an Elixir. I'm shooting a long distance arrow, and it's going to connect. Oh, but Darius bought Cleanse. So I was able to at least drop his Cleanse. That could have been a kill on Darius. Him having that really went ahead and saved the enemy team.
We have to be very careful.
Yep. I'm going to start scouting out around us so that we don't get flanked here. But we're going to get flanked anyway, it looks like, and die. There's 2 kills.
We need Katarina down. Shit.
Oh no, and Katarina was able to get a Shen ulti to survive, which was absolutely enormous.
Oh, hell. At least we have their inhib down again, though, so I mean...
Yep, having the inhib down might not be enough.
Helps.
They actually might be able to win off of that ace.
They're not gonna win.
They have 50 seconds, basically, to try and end the game here, which is a long time in League. A full minute...
They can't get through our turret here and our inhib, both other turrets and the Nexus in 40 seconds. Not gonna happen.
If Shen tanked it, they would be able to do it, but Shen didn't run in and tank it right away. Shen kind of stalled a little bit there. I think he didn't want to do it. He wasn't sure he'd be able to, but he's easily able to. But because of Shen's indecisiveness, rather than winning the game, it does look like they're only going to get the inhib instead of the full win here. So that's huge for us.
Be insanely careful though now. One more wrong move like that and it's done. It's over.
Yep. With just one more mistake, we could really lose this game. And it looks like they're headed for Baron right now. I'm going to hawk shot it to try and stall them so that hopefully they don't take it right away. But there they are. I'm going to shoot another one to see if they're waiting in that bush. And they are. There they are. They were planning to go all in on us. They're waiting right there in that bush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch the arrow, and it's going to connect. And that's going to be the first kill.
No way, Jinx. Get back here.
That's going to be 1 kill.
I'm down. Be careful, Katarina. Her ult killed me.
That's 2 kills.
She has it reset.
And that's going to be my GA.
You're done for, though. It's Darius.
Yep. Darius was able to drop me, but I was able to kill their ADC, which was super big. Yasuo's really strong. Oh no! Yes! They were able to kill Katarina, and Darius might be able to clean up Echo. We'll see. Nope, Echo's gonna kill Darius there, and he's going to be able to hopefully do some damage middle, maybe? No? Alrighty, so I've got to think here, because I've got to decide what I should get to go ahead and try and survive here, because I am taking so much magic damage, so much physical damage.
I come up first, so I guess I'll take on the minion wave, since Echo's not doing anything about it. Oh, now he backs.
This is a tough call. I gotta
Look
think
at all
about
of us
this one.
dead people in the river. Except for me, who's right the heck here. He doesn't have as good of wave clear as I thought.
Even if I sell boots, I can't afford that, but that might be what I go for.
Oh, great. I don't want their inhib to respawn.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt us. What I'm gonna go ahead and end up doing is probably selling and getting...
Never lose focus.
a high HP
We're gonna have to be
and magic
careful.
resist item.
We can't Baron right now. I don't know what you're thinking.
With Jinx on bottom, we could try to position for it, but the enemy team could take advantage of that.
Enemy team is there.
I think I'm going to get Banshee's Veil along with Elixir of Wrath. Now I
Kevin, why are you
lost
back?
because I needed to buy items, and now that I'm ready to fight, I should be able to survive Katarina's
fighting is gonna have to
onslaught.
be defending.
That's fine. If we defend really well here, we should be okay. We have a pink ward on Baron, so we can see if they're trying to do that.
Right,
If
yeah.
Yasuo dies here, though, we're in deep trouble.
No, he's gonna escape.
My damage output did go down, but my tank went way up for dealing with Katarina. Hopefully she won't be able to just instantly kill me anymore, and that's really what we need at this point to go ahead and
Someone's
survive.
teleporting to Baron.
This is going to be the fight that decides whether or not we win or lose here. So this is going to be the one that really counts.
We need everyone.
My GA is not up, which is dangerous. I'm going to be able to get our ward in there. We're going to be able to take control of the river.
Careful of Shen on the back. Echo. Oh my goodness, this is nerve-wracking.
Shen's going back to try and backdoor our inhib. He's going to succeed. We have to either fight or back away. And they're trying to force the fight. And that's going to be a kill. Echo's going to get one kill. Echo's going to get another kill. I'm going to speed boost, hit the slow, and be able to take out... Let's see which way she's running. She's running that way. She's running up. Echo is back to defend. She's going to have been pinched and not be able to get away.
He got away. Guys, we need to back. I can't wave clear by
I know,
myself.
Echo's already back.
Yeah, he's not exactly a great wave clear.
There's Jinx. Jinx is running for the execute. Just Blackwater. There it is.
She's got a GA.
That's all we needed, though, was now her GA is down. Yasuo is Baroning. If we get Baron, we'll be in good shape. Oh
He's
my
Baron-
goodness. 52 minutes this game's been. He's Baroning by himself. He's going to be able to do it successfully. And we're going to push middle and end. Alrighty.
That is amazing. I've never seen anyone solo it.
You've never seen me solo Baron?
I've never seen anyone solo
Wow,
Baron.
no. Yasuo's one of those champions because of wind wall. He can do it.
We need everyone mid though.
Yep.
Yasuo's top.
We need
I just-
everyone to group. If we get this, we win the game. We can easily go ahead and push in.
We need to kind of hold up though and wait for Echo.
That's going to be the first kill.
Oh, my lantern.
I'm going to
Yep,
be able to
there's
stun him.
both back.
He wasted cleanse, and Echo's going to get that kill. And Katarina blew her ultimate. That's the game. We just won. Darius cleansed early, and because of that, he died. And with that, We win the game. It's over, and we're gonna come out victorious on this one. Holy cow.
Oh, thank good Lord.
What a game. Oh my goodness. This will be a fun one to know that we got up there. That was intense. That was...
Can't even anymore. I need a moment.
You can't even, can you?
No, I need a moment.
I can't even either. Oh my goodness. Was that an absolutely intense game.
Oh.
I sincerely hope that this video works, unlike the other ones, and you can see everything
17,
that
11, 26.
we
I
just
ended
did.
on.
That was an absolutely fantastic game. Everyone played amazing. I really want to say thanks again to Small Talking / Leah for being my support and doing a wonderful job at playing Morgana.
I'm a support.
And, wow.
I had the least amount of deaths on our team.
I cannot believe this this game ended up working out. I was very, very sure we actually were probably going to lose because of that Katarina. We pulled some enormous plays out as a team. As you can see, Ashe really relies heavily on being able to keep that distance. Katarina being able to close it and just immediately kill Ashe really went ahead and made her kiting and doing that, keeping that distance, which is something she excels at.
You were going to say accelerates.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't even English right now because that game was so intense. But yeah, this was a very tough team comp to try and deal with Ashe. I don't know if I would have picked Ashe as ADC going into this game. I might have picked someone like Caitlyn, who had a little bit of a jump back or something like that. But in the end, being Ashe really pulled through for us. Mainly in that her stun arrow. I hit a lot of really long range ones that turned the tides of these battles and really helped us to win. And that's something only Ashe can do. And so I was really glad that I picked her. And this was just overall a spectacular game. I hope you guys enjoy it. See ya.